Welcome back, Chads and Lasses. Baby, it is cold outside, but it is warm in my heart, and it is warm in the heart of Europe, which was now Livonian purple. Actually, I keep calling it purple. It's Livonian blue. It's the name of the campaign. It is like a purplish blue. I like it. I love how we're spreading out. Look, like there's Norway's attempt at blue, Sweden's blue. Give me a break. No, Livonian Prussian blue is where it is at. Okay. End of the previous episode, I declared war on Poland. I called all of my buddies in, and we co-belligerent Sweden. Being that I co-belligerent Sweden, you know what, I'm going to focus on both of them at the same time. I'm not going to attack one and ignore the other. We're going to attack them both as we do. Let's get you going up to Stockholm. Stop button mashing, get ourselves back situated, playing again. We have rebels here in Norway. And I'm actually thinking, I'm just foreshadowing a bit, just letting you know, next episode I'm leaning towards breaking up the HRE. Then I can actually start conquering my way into here and not getting this double AE that it's just, I don't need that. It makes it so, like, tedious to bust your way in. Morale of Armies half-cost guy, level 3, I like that. It just makes it, oh, I already have a half-cost discipline, it appears. Yeah, I already have a half-cost discipline. That's a great problem to have. I have so many good advisors. They're all like lining up and fighting over my attention. Don't worry, advisors. There's enough of me to go around. There's enough of me to go around, advisors. Now, I should actually probably have one of my armies grabbing possession of these territories, so Bohemia itself doesn't grab it. Yes, please. Let's detach one army, grab that other province here of a Stargard. And you can, hopefully we have access to, where do I want to go? Skane. Yeah, let's push on Sweden first. I can, because I did co-belliger them, I can take provinces from them. I'm not going to go crazy, probably just this coastline. I'd like to link up. So, Skane, Gange, Bleking, and Östergötland. Was that 4? 4 provinces, and I don't think either. Skane's 20 development. Actually, they are a fair amount of development. It's like 30 development combined. Well, whatever. It's only 4. It's only 4. Who cares if it's 30 development? Whatever. That's like more development than Rome. It is more development than Rome. Whatever. It's only 4 provinces. Who's gonna miss it? Alright, so I got blockaded. Not a problem. I definitely have the naval power to unblockade that. That's not an issue. The Norwegians were already on the way. Let's get across to Skane. You're going to come down, meet up with the boys, and we're on that capital already. Get a little siege of the area done, and he's just gonna turtle shell up. Wait for me to come finish him off. Oh, the end of a golden era. It had to end at some point. It feels bad. Feels bad, but we knew it had to happen. Alright, so we're in the middle of... Oh, yeah, I should have elaborated on this at the beginning of the episode. We have fired off, reformed the government. What's going to happen is 6 of these pop-ups pop up. I believe this is now the 4th. I am going all military picks, pretty much. I've already picked 3 of 4. Okay, yeah. So I can pick up to 4 military focuses. That's how that works, I believe. But I need 4 anyway, so that's what I'm going to make sure I do. This would be a stability. This just loses a stability. But I gain 130,000 manpower. 130,000 man... Yeah! Give me that one. Look at this. Oh, my God. We have 160,000. I haven't had anything close to that kind of manpower this whole campaign. That feels so good. This is why they don't like us playing video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Oh, I'm going to have this one army wiped out. We'll just replenish him right away. Because I have replacement troops now. I definitely have replacement troops. Oh, that's great. Lots and lots of manpower. Actually, let's build maybe one more to add on there. Let's get you together. Lapland. Up to Yokoman. Nice. That 4,000 just sitting. You sit in the corner. It's like, what was that horror movie? What was that horror movie where they're in the forest? And then the witch has you stand in the corner while he ends your friend. That's what just happened there. I'm like, Sweden, stand in the corner while I end your friend. Then he has his other friend standing here in the corner. I'm going to go end him as well. All right. What are we going to do here? I'm going to have to bite the bullet, I think. And, like, unless one of my allies goes smash his noble rebels. And they're noble rebels, too. The worst kind of rebels. The ones you don't particularly want to fight. That's who they are. Okay, you guys can get over to Munsterstetten. Again, I don't know how many wars I've now fought against you, Stetten. Every time I extract cash, how you're not bankrupt is beyond me, man. Completely and utterly beyond me. You back them. You as well. Now what do we want? We have possession here. Yeah, I can keep the carpet siege going. I like that. We'll keep it going. Keep the dream alive. And then this 17 is going to come onto Krakow and siege that boy down. Yeah, I don't like that he's running back and forth like that. All right. I'm going to deal with his rebels. It's happening. My super troopers will deal with his petty rebels. Get out of my way. Like a fly. Dirt on my shoulder. I afflict them away. All right, we'll get back on Krakow. Is he going to hire some mercs? Probably. Hopefully. Hopefully he hires a whack of mercs, and I can whack them all those boys down. That's the Swedish capital. That's the Swedish capital. The faster I piece them out, the faster the war exhaustion, or the aggressive expansion from them starts ticking down. So, unless I want the cash from them or something else, which I don't think there is. Oh, there's only 3. Only 3 provinces I have claims on, not only 3 I wanted. I do kind of want Skane. Alright, first thing, we'll cancel all these cores. See how we're looking for a total war score. No, he has a lot of cores, wow. Okay, that's all those canceled. Then we'll take the war reps, and yeah, we can definitely still take Skane, no problem. Now, I do that. It's all the usual suspects. Stettin is just forever mad about this. But, I mean, he gets dragged into every war anyways. So, does it even matter? Brandenburg gets dragged into all these wars. I think that this is fine. They're not going to give me that yet. But, that's where we're going. I'm going to start canceling cores. I'm going to fight him again. I will definitely be fighting you again. But I would like to... Alright, we'll push it deeper. It's not like he has an army. I don't think. I should check on that before I say it. No, he has 7,000. Eh, they're right there. They're right there, yes. Stay there. Stay right there. I'm coming for you. Oh, I'm coming with a lot of friends. We want to know you better. That's why he's still saying no. He's like, no, we're still in this war. I'm like, no, you're not, man. All right, let's try that again. Now that we have wiped his army, grab those couple provinces. Let's put these back into the peace treaty. Yeah, that's what it was. Just him having that standing army was enough. And go in peace. Livonian Blue continues to spread. I mean, I could have grabbed this one province here in Denmark, but whatever. There's only 5 development. It would have made the country look a little nicer. The border gore a little less, but we're okay. Let's pour that up. I'm not worried about concentrating any of that. This is just actually one army group. Bring you back down into Denmark. And then truces. Because I did not really peek at that before I fired this episode. Oh, the other thing I want to do here is I have enabled scuddage on Polotz. So we're going to jump in here into the papacy. We're going to enable send papal legate, gets diplomatic rep +1, minus 10% diplo annex cost. I'm going to jump on to Polotz and we're going to start absorbing a boy here. A big chonky Polotz is going to get absorbed into the empire. That's the noise it makes. Real noise made right there. And we have a bunch of rebel scum that I'm kind of ignoring, I guess. Let's go correct that mistake. You're south. Get over that way. Start carpet sieging that down. There's like most of Poland untouched by me here. What am I doing? What am I doing? You are That's your route? Oh, you can't get through Sweden. I understand. How about these guys? They still have access through Denmark? They can still run through Denmark, apparently. But you can't run through Sweden for whatever reason. Wait a minute, was this 2 army groups I had here? That's... Maybe I had some 1 stacks picked off. I'm not sure. Oh, and I accidentally grabbed this 15 stack. Oh, I'm just fat fingering all over the place. Alright, I do want 1 stack down there in that war. I wanted 1 army group in Denmark training. And let's get 1 going east to deal with some rebels. This siege is being won. Attach that. Come over here with that 2,000. Hungary is handling... I saw that army. That's why I wanted to make sure I had some kind of an army group over here. Oop, I sent the wrong one. I sent the 1,000 cannon over to reinforce instead of the 9,000 troopers. That's a slight whoopsie-daisy. Okay, you're going to come up there, deal with them. That fort should be fine to hold out. Till the Prussian elite super troopers arrive. And then we lost our access through Denmark. Alright, let's just... Through the sea is fine. We have naval supremacy, not an issue. Push down to anywhere. On to Rijssel in beautiful Flanders. Krakow. Perfect. Somehow, like, none of these border provinces have been grabbed. I don't know what my allies are doing. If they're chasing armies around or if they have their own rebel issues. Sometimes that's all it is. They're dealing with their own rebel issues. And you're like, what the heck have you been doing? And since you're not actually watching what they're doing the whole time, it'll seem like they didn't even participate in the war. Other times, they're just not participating in the war. And they're literally useless. Sometimes the AI is just literally useless. That is all it is. Let's keep going, boys. 2. Yeah, they have rebel stacks, but I don't see an army. But the rebel stacks are big enough that I have to treat them with a bit of respect here. Respect that power. Get back to there. Yeah, go, Hungary. Go. What are you waiting on, man? Just go. Don't hesitate. Now, he attacked my training army. Well done, sir. Well done. You're gonna win that battle. You're not gonna wipe those guys, but they'll send them running. I'll just avoid those rebels. I got the ticking war score, and Hungary's gonna come to his senses at some point here, snap out of it, and go smash those boys. This I have some confidence on. Let's go south that way. Keep saving those souls. Fine, Ostrov. Where are you, Ostrov? Let's turn on that enforced religious edict and save all those beautiful souls. Get that pieced out. What would that be? Munster? Oh, that is Munster. I can piece out Munster right now. I do not need to drag that on at all. The cash. For your alliances. Poland, no. Trier, Saxony, I don't really care about them. I'm going to get to war with them to break up the HRE, but I don't really care about him being an ally with them. That's fine. Because I won't co-belligerent those countries. There we go. Finally, they've attacked him. Like I said, he's going to come to his senses. I know this will happen. He will snap out of it and be like, what the heck am I doing? Let's go smack these guys. What are you, is that their retreat? They retreated from here? And its AI brain saw like, oh, we just want to run to our fellow Danish territory. But it ran it all the way around the map to there. That's great. Well, I can just pick them up and transport them back over. Not an issue for me. Or I'll have them train over there. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just have them train over there, and then I can come sit off this coast. Win that siege a little bit faster. Oh, no, it's not a coastal siege. Oh, whatever. Extract cash. It hurts them all the same. As long as I'm hurting them, it's helping me. That's how we have to look at it. We got to be a bit Machiavellian about the whole thing. If it hurts my enemies, and it helps me. Half cost morale of armies. Sounds good to me. No, they're coming for me. I don't want to fight your rebels. No. This was not the plan. This was not the plan at all. He's got a big rebel stack, too. Battle of Berlin. I don't think my allies are coming. I'm just going to fall back from that. Now they're fighting him. They're being chased down by the looks of it. Wow, these Polish pretender rebels are legitimate. They're not playing around here. All right, all of this will be Galicia, Volhynia? Galicia, Volhynia. Call that. Just rolls off the tongue. Those are those cores returned, plus a couple bonuses. Now is that would be part of Kiev. If I want to return Kiev. Alright, so I wouldn't have to necessarily give that to... I could even give that to Polotsk. No, because Polotsk's not part of this war, so I wouldn't be able to give that to Polotsk. If that's the case, I would want to take that for myself. Alright, so I'll give all that to Galicia Volhynia, and I'll grab Orkaz for myself. Possibly. Possibly Orkaz for myself. And next, Flanders. We can grab some war reps from you. That's acceptable. Don't got to take that the distance. Should get black flagged. Right away, you can start running home. Bohemia, wouldn't that be great? Just Royal Mary. No, I have the same line as the Huns. I have a Hun Yadi on my throne, so the chance of getting inheriting Bohemia is very low. Though we would have a succession war between us and Hungary. How fun would that be? Crossing my fingers for ill fortune for the king of Bohemia. Definitely crossing our fingers for that one. Alright, they're taking on those rebel stack. I'll just peace out. We're not going to fight your rebels, man. Poland, your rebels are your problem, not mine. I'm literally retreating. That's 42 death stack. 42 doom death stack. Okay. So it'll be all these juicy cores for show. 7.4 aggressive expansion. No one even cares. Next we come on to our claims. Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot. It puts Saxony and Halt. It puts Saxony and Anhalt into the coalition. How much do I got to take away to get Saxony and Anhalt out of it? Wait till the end of the year. And I might be able to improve relations with one of them. Anhalt? Where is Anhalt even? It's like one of these? This one, I think? Yeah, you. And then Saxony. Alright, well, let's start improving with Saxony until the end of the year. And I think that's the peace treaty we're going to go with. We should have the war score to take it regardless of what these rebels do. I'm crossing my fingers. We're okay there. Scottish rebels, whatever. Not worried about you. Your problems are not my problems. You should be there training. Let's get you training, Suz. You go home, lick your wounds, and train. We just hide out from the enemy. Oh, they're grabbing the cores. Maybe I do want to piece it out then. Oh, and I'm losing battles. Oh, they're rebels. I'm like, how am I losing battles? What's happening here? Everything's falling apart. Already Saxony's off it. I've already got Saxony off. Okay. And I'll just improve with Anhalt for a bit. But that is our peace treaty. We will take... Do I get war reps already? No, I don't have the war reps. Let's put war reps onto that. And then the cash. And then go in peace. Very good. Galicia, Volhynia has grown nicely. We have grown nicely. And we got some time left in this episode. Let's keep on going. There's not going to be any missions done for a while. It shows that it's done, but all I have is these colonial missions left, and then to build universities. Well, that's not true at all. I'm in the middle of forming my monarchy. Hopefully that gets done this episode. That would be nice. That would be nice to complete up. Let's get all you guys over there to deal with those separatists. You've got to go. You are training. We once again have a lot of military monarch points. I don't know if I want to take this tech so far ahead. 7 years ahead of time? I mean, We're at our governing capacity already. So I'm also I'm not super motivated to dev the crap out of my country. Well, when in doubt, spend a couple dev in the capital. Courage dev into Rigo. 1, 2, and 3. Some more. We're almost getting. Let's get it over 22. So now we're at over 10,000 manpower just from our capital alone. Ho, 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 ho. It feels good. Okay, there you go. That's the yearly tick. I don't see a coalition forming. I don't know. I'm watching. I'm watching with intent, and I don't see it forming. Look at that. Look at that general. 6434. Yes, please. Get him training right away. Okay, you're running around to handle those boys. What are you, Swedish? Yeah, Swedish separatists. And then it is truce. Hamburg. Until I break up the HRE, I'm not that interested in Hamburg. Let's take a look at other coalitions. Correction, monopolies we can offer here. Monopoly on textiles. Let's go. That's good enough. The nobility. What monopoly could we give you? Oh, we don't have the nobility integration process. Didn't I? I had that on. I definitely had that on. I don't know why that turned off. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the tape now, but I'm sure I've absorbed countries with that on. Okay, well then it's not on for some reason. I'm gonna turn that back on right away. Let's go on that one. Let's go pick up that beautiful flagship. You should be with the country, and then finally, when can we seize land? Not for 2 more years. We're 1 over our diplomatic limit, so I'm not looking at getting any more allies. Thuringia. That is one thing I need to be on top of. When we're going to get the chance to peacefully vassalize these boys and start returning those cores. So I do want to make sure I am well topped up with him. Pay off our debt. We're losing some bad ducats monthly here. What is this? I just haven't reduced my autonomy in a while. What is going on? I have not expanded that much. So I'm a little bit confused. What is eating up that economy? So you should just be training. You boys head on over. Let's see how we're looking for. No, we're not over our limit. We're only losing 1.16 bonus for being over our naval limit. That's not enough to be wrecking our economy. Is it just this overextension, I guess? I didn't grab that many new forts or anything. Like I don't have a good explanation for this. What is eating up my money? Let's get you protecting trade. North Sea, Novgorod. Novgorod makes you the most. White Sea. All right, up into the White Sea. We'll get that Explorer on there. And you're training again. I'm not sure what the heck. Minus 15 ducats a month. We're gonna have just. Well, we'll finish coring it up, and fingers crossed that'll solve what ails us. But you can see, you can hear, not see, you can hear. It's not full confidence in my voice. Like I don't know what's going on there, man. So it is definitely worthwhile improving relations with all of these countries around here. Stops them from ever getting an opportunity to join a coalition. We don't need that. We don't need them getting bad thoughts in their heads about fighting us. What are you talking about? Why would you want to fight us? So for truces, it is Hamburg. No, it'd be Novgorod. Novgorod's 28. Unless I was making the play to break up the HRE right now. Which is just a matter of attacking Brandenburg. And Hesse's allies. It doesn't show Hesse's allies, but they automatically get called in. So that's Mainz, Saxony, and Trier. Those are 3 electors right there. And then Brandenburg's another elector. That's 4. And then Hesse. That's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm allied to Bohemia. It literally only leaves Cologne and the Palatinate. So if I can ally the Palatinate and Cologne, I mean, I'll be 2 over my slots, fine. Then I can attack Brandenburg, and we can break up the HRE. And we can break up the HRE. I think that's happening next episode. It'll allow me to start cracking on in there. I got to get in at some point. Like Pomerania form. That's kind of fun. Now, when Pomerania forms, does it eat? It does. It eats all the cores underneath it, so you can't release it separately and break it up that way. That's too bad. Well, this is okay, though. I am going to break up the HRE, and that'll make it far cheaper. So with that in mind, let's improve relations with the Palatinate. And my next diplomat to come available, he'll be heading that way, too. Maybe from Thuringia. Any disputed successions? Lithuania, Poland, France. France, I never did ally you. I tried. I made the. I gave it a good effort, but it just didn't work out. Grant them useless rights. Okay, so we're at another government reform. Monarchy reform. I've done all military focuses. My burghers would lose influence. The nobility would lose influence. Clergy loses it. Oh, okay. I think that's the one I want. I mean, these other bonuses are good to pick, but I just want to make sure that I'm unlocking the militaristic government type that I want to finish with. And hey, a free stab. Let's double that up. Let's bring ourselves up to +3 stability. I might get a +1 stab when I actually form this government. It wouldn't surprise me, but all the same, I just love being a +3 stab. It is my happy, happy place. Okay. You're being dealt with. I do not have to deal with you. It is nice. What? What is this army? Where did you come from? What is this now? Hello. Oh, okay. Hello, sir. You're just sitting on my border. Just sitting on my capital like this. This is awkward. This is awkward to say the least. Build this army up. Let's say 12 and 12. And then when they're ready to go, oh, that's all my cash. Let's find some money. Exploit some dev. Oh, I've done that recently. It's because I'm at my force limit. If you have a lot of excess governing cap, you don't want to be exploiting your dev that much. I was over my governing capacity there for a while, so that's why I went through and exploited it all across the board. The next case, I'll just take my cheap loans if I have to. It's not the end of the world. We can make the money appear. Deliberate assembly. What are we looking at for you? Yearly absolutism. Diplo rep. Yearly tradition decay. Reform progress modifier. I like that. I don't like the influence from the estates +5%. Install a theocratic government. No, we already left that. We already left that, man. We already left that. We're not going back to that. All right, so it's going to be one of these. For the estates influence. Yeah, it's that monthly reform progress that I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. Let's go with that one. Let's go with the monthly reform progress. Get a more advanced government even faster. You know what to do. Go to the next nation. Go to the next province and save their souls. Because we're forming up. That's a big death stack. He's just taking attrition. I should just let him siege that place down for a while, man. It's cool, man. It's all good. Just take your attrition. Now, who are you actually fighting? He's over here beating on Poland now. We're all taking turns beating on Poland. It feels good. Now, I'm going to be forced to take these loans here. So let's go ahead and go indebted to the burghers and buy ourselves a whole whack of time. And what is this? I buy myself up to +3 stab and a random pop-up just comes and pushes me back down. All right, so our next government reform. So I would lose another stab, but every owned stated province would lose autonomy. That's nice. Or I go with some Diplo focus. I would get admin. Every owned state province would gain autonomy. Well, that sucks. Or we would just get one base production in one province. And we'd lose 150 admin points. Those options kind of suck. So I'll just stick... if I have to lose a stab, at least I lose 20 local autonomy in the whole nation, right? And 100 military points. Sacrifices had to be made. Easy come, easy go. I was +3 stab literally a second ago. You know, I was talking about how that's my happy place. Now, not so much. Not so much at all. Where are you guys popping? In my rebels? Oh, they're my subjects. Yeah, they're my subjects. Okay, where else are we going to come? Norwegian Nova rebels. I don't really care about you. I don't know if I have enough. I just let them chill for a bit, I guess. Like, they are... Look at their numbers. They're down to 35,000. So they're just dying off on this siege on their own. Who am I to interfere? Let's go with the Diplo rep. Nice and cheap. 0.6 ducat a month. Sounds fine with me. When I'm losing 12 a month, we're good to go. Okay, so it's at 35. Oh, no, it went up that month. It went up. It's not strictly going down. Well, do I have a consort? Yeah, I have a consort. Lithuania, Mantua. We don't really care about any of you boys. The Prussian Volunteer Army. Guys, I've been paying you. What are you talking about? Oh, I've been paying those guys fine. Forget that nonsense. All right, let's just do it. We got 32. You're going to be there on the 7th. You're the 11th. So we'll hesitate you guys. There we go. Get off my capital. Hey, give me a stab. Easy come, easy go. They're taking stabs from me. They're throwing stabs at me. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. They're playing with my heart. Quit playing games with my heart. To quote the great... I don't know. I was trying to say the Street of Back Boys, but that just... I don't know if that sounds right. To quote the great... Boys of the Streets Back of Days Gone. There you go. That's an okay way of saying it. Quit playing games with my heart. Half cost missionary strength. We want you. Just trying to save some ducats at the moment. Not making much diplomat at the moment. But there's not much I can do. Not while I'm losing this kind of monthly income. I'm not gonna upgrade my Diplo guide. I just want to see this government reform finish off. I want to see my new government. Give me my government, please. You are training. Who are you fighting? Sweden? Sweden's fighting Denmark and Friesland again. Feels good. Denmark wants his land back. Oh, sorry, Sweden, for pummeling you so many times there. It's kind of my bad. We will get on to the British Isles sooner than later. What did I say? It was the Palatinate and Cologne. Cologne is the other one. Palatinate and Cologne. And then with my other diplomats, I just want to be on top of making these boys completely unable to hate me. They're not even going to be capable of hating me. They're like, what? Livonia? We love Livonia! That's the only reaction they can have. They're like, other enemies, the coalition, are like, Livonia, we hate those scum. And it's like, nah, they love me, man. They love me. My diplomats are so effective, they have no choice but to just friggin' love me to death. Now, I was hoping I wouldn't have to run up there and deal with those rebels, but it would appear I may have to. Alright, I want you guys to attach to the 3rd Army. And then you can all go up together. You guys keep training. And there we go. Our income is almost leveled off. This is what we're looking for. I don't want to be losing 15 ducats a month. Forget that nonsense. We can definitely reduce that autonomy again. Maybe not. Oh, I gotta state up my new... There you go. So I'm now over my governing capacity. So it's not automatically popping up my new territories for me to state. I have to manually jump in here and state it up. Which I'm doing. I am okay with going over my governing capacity. This is okay with me, sir. And that was all of my points. That was literally all the points. Perfect. Now I can jump back into the autonomy screen and we can reduce that. And that will help. And even if it's like half a ducat a month of a difference, you know, that's 6 ducats a year of a difference I just made. That might have put me in the positive. I'm making minus 10 a month. How did that happen? Why is it getting worse? It's not supposed to get worse. The next truce is Novgorod. Who is allied with you? Ryzen. And then the independence is guaranteed by Muscovy. Muscovy is 8 years, truce timer. So if they'll answer the call, I'll just be resetting my truce with Muscovy, maybe extracting cash. We're not going to co-belligerent Ryzen, because I don't want to bring in the Great Horde, but that's how that war. That'll be my next war. We'll attack Novgorod next, and we will finish Novgorod next. We won't just be attacking Novgorod next, we'll be finishing him. Finish him! Nice fertile leader. Sounds good. Hey, hey, hey. Nice and fertile leader. What do we have here? Diplomats, admin. I think it is admin points or Diplo. Like, I'm still going through the Diplo idea group, but I'm the farthest behind in the admin points. So it's one or the other, but we'll try to get the admin. See how that works out for us. Please, sir, I would like some admin points. Well, that other army wasn't attached. Let's get you on there. And then I guess run back to Finland. Go for a jog, boys. Hey, we knew we always had a helping hand in Bohemia. Those 25 admin points are appreciated, friend. Thank you much. Now we have a free diplomat again. It's the same thing. These guys are not even going to be capable of hating me. Love is the only emotion they can feel towards me. Nothing else. I've like programmed them this way. Love and nothing else. Livonia gets limited claim fabrication. No, I don't want extra aggressive expansion. I'll spend the Diplo points there, bud. That's okay with me. And then Novgorod will be end of next year. So half cost Inquisitor. No, I'll just take the 50 admin points flat out. Hand me the 50 admin points and get out of my face. That's that whole state converted up. I believe this is Moscow we're now converting. Yeah. I will jump down into here, extract what I can, make the conversion that much faster. And I'm a little bit surprised this government reform hasn't popped up. Oh, I do have 6 for 6. I just need to be producing 10 Diplo points per month, and then we can do this government reform. Let us make this. I'd have to focus Diplo. Okay. So if I stop focusing admin, I'll be at 6. I would then need to get 4. I would need to upgrade this guy to level 4. Or I would just need to focus Diplo. Let's make this happen. Whatever I have to do. So I need to do 1, 2, 1. And the Livonian monarchy. Let's go. Let's get a new government. All right, the government of Livonia. Unlock the Livonian Autocracy government reform. We are mercenaries with the state. Or Livonian militaristic monarchy. That is the Prussian militaristic monarchy. We'll go through this really quickly. You see, you got dev costs, that's great. Military monarch skill, obviously. That governing cap minus 50, I'm already overing my governing cap. So, as nice it would be to have the super troopers of the Prussians, I come down here, check out this unique government just for Livonia. We get land force limit plus 15%. Land maintenance minus 10%, so we can afford it. Army tradition decay minus 0.1, so we have maxed out army tradition. Aggressive expansion impact minus 10%, and governing cap instead of minus 15 plus 10. It's like this idea is just made for empires. This government reform was made for you and me. Thank you very much for making it to the end. Comment, like, all that great stuff. Number 3, great power of the world. How are you doing? Let me know. Until next time, have a great day. Goodbye.